Hello, my name is Elizabeth from Elizabeth's Healing Path, and I'm going to be sharing my experience of just doing a short 3-day grape cleanse. Now, a little bit about my history. I've done a 14-day master cleanse, I've done a 14-day juice fast, and I do call it a grape fast, but technically not even a juice fast is a fast. A fast is literally no nutrition, just water, stuff like that. So technically it's not a fast, but I still call it a fast. So I'll just share first how much grapes I was eating. So I have the book, The Grape Cure, and my review of the book, it is nice. It's a nice short little read. You could tell, printed on recycled paper in Canada. That's always nice. I'm trying to figure out the year. 2014. I don't know when this was written. I don't know when this was written, but you can see it's very worn. I read while I'm taking a bath. So first, I want to say that it's a good read. The author talks a lot about cleansing the blood, and we're kind of cleansing the blood. So what happens to the lymphatic system is actually what's cleansing the blood. The fluid that comes through our body goes to these 2 points, and then the clear, nice, fresh fluid, there's a little, I can't remember what it's called. It's a little thing that goes right into the cardiovascular system, and so that fresh fluid is then mixed in with the blood system. So the lymph is actually the blood. My understanding of it is the blood doesn't clean itself, the lymph cleans the blood. And the lymph goes everywhere the blood goes. So when they say that this is a blood cleanser, it's really just we're helping the lymph. The lymph really likes fruit. It does. Anything higher in fat can kind of gunk it up because of the cystic chylate, which I probably am saying wrong. So that's just a little bit. So it's an interesting book. It's a short read. They suggest if you're sick, doing a week of only grapes, of eating them. The author says the only time to do the juice is if you cannot stomach the actual eating of grapes and you have to drink the juice, otherwise eating them. There's so much benefits to the skins and the seed when it comes to cleaning out our intestinal tract. And then afterwards, she recommends doing grapes in the morning, and then another week of just fruit, but grapes in the morning, and then some other few weeks of doing raw food and still grapes in the morning. I'm not doing anything that long, but I also am just doing this for maintenance of my body. I'm not trying to heal anything. I don't have anything to heal anymore. So when I was doing, like the 2-week juice fast, I was healing my body, and so this is just for maintenance for me. So I just did 3 days of grapes. The interesting thing is what they recommend to do afterwards. So there's all these different theories on what the optimal thing is afterwards, and you have to feel into your own body and figure out what works best for you. They recommend doing fruit in the morning, a cooked lunch, and then something raw and easily digestible for dinner, such as salads and smoothies and stuff like that. Something easily digestible. And I've heard different things about that. There's a whole movement where they recommend you eating your cooked meal in the evening. The digestive juices are strongest in the afternoon, but sometimes raw food is harder to digest because cooked food is pre-digested, and grains can help with sleep, like starches can help with sleep. So there's all different things. So the author recommends fruit for breakfast, cooked for lunch, and raw for dinner. So that's a little review on the book. If you want to actually try it, go ahead and buy the book, The Grape Cure. So I decided to do the Grape Cure for this particular detox, and every detox is a little bit different for me. My first 3 days, I jump right in. First, a week before I start, I kind of clean up my eating so that I'm not going through sugar withdrawal right as I'm detoxing, because that would just make it suck. So I have that, and so I did 3 days of just eating grapes. The first day I tried, I couldn't do it. At 5 p.m. I wanted soup. And so then I did 3 days after that. So the first day, it was a soft start. So 3 days after that, The third day, I was starting to run low on grapes because organic grapes are $4 a pound, and I did grapes in the morning and a fresh coconut water from a coconut for my dinner. So it's a little bit different. The dog's gonna bark. Okay, so this bag is 1.5 pounds, and I did 2 of these bags a day, so about 3 pounds. The author recommends at least 1 pound, but don't go over 4. And I forgot about that, but I was rereading it. I'm like, that's exactly what my body was craving, around 3 pounds of grapes. So these grapes are for my breakfast the next few mornings, and it's 1.5 pounds. So yeah, I think that's my experience of the grape cleanse. What did I notice in my body? Interestingly enough, I found it to feel, even though I was eating, to feel symptom-wise very much close to what I had experienced in a juice fast. Like, to me, it felt just as cleansing as a juice fast, which is kind of interesting because you're still intaking calories. And I meant to look up how many calories I was intaking, and I forgot. So I'll post it in the comments. I'll Google it real quick. How many calories in this amount of grapes? Because you know what they're going to do? They're going to have me, like, take them off the stem and put them in a cup, because that's how they tell you, like, how many grapes. So I'm going to have to, like, figure out how much is in a cup of grapes. So, yeah, so that's my experience of the grape cleanse. When they're in season, when they're organic or in season, I always eat a grape before I buy them. Because they gotta taste good. I like the red better, but the author states you can go Concord, red, green, you can switch it up. You don't have to stay on the same kind of grape. But so the red are my favorite, so that's the kind I grow. It's not grape season here. This is the spring. But I was just able to get some really high quality organic grapes from the store, so I just went with it. Grapes are a fall crop, so this might be better for you in the fall. There's nothing in season right now here in the Midwest. Nope, and not even mulberries are in season. I can't even do like a berry cleanse. Like in the summer I do a watermelon cleanse. I wait till the watermelon's local and in season. Okay, so that's my experience of the grape cleanse and the book. If you want to know more, go ahead and send me a comment below. Like, share if you like this, if you found it helpful. Have you ever done a grape cleanse, and what was your experience of it? I'd love to know. I liked it. My body liked it. Not everything is for everybody's body, but my body really enjoyed this. So thank you, grapes. I had to remember that. Sometimes when I get these like symptoms, like I had like a little bit of a sore throat, but no other symptoms of being sick. Like, it just felt like my lymph was swollen here. I'm like, thank you, body. Thank you for like, you know, for healing me. Thank you, body. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that next time. Actually, if I get sick, I'm gonna be like, thank you, body. Or anytime I have pain, I'm like, thank you for letting me know there's something going on in this hip or this shoulder. Like, thank you for telling me. You know. So that's my experience, and thank you very much for watching.